My name's Alfred Carrington. They call me Alfie. On the internet, I'm known as Spaceship Man. Started this project probably late 70s. 77, 76, 77 is the first dates that I saw. Kind of wandered into it. It started as a film. Started as a science fiction film. Well, after putting things together as best I could, I realized that if I come out with a science fiction film, hard, how do I want to say? Hard information can be taken from that science fiction film, or anybody with any imagination could put a real aircraft together like this. After that, in '79, I did my first research, research into finding out if someone else had a patent on this type of aircraft. And I did my patent search in '79. Nothing popped up. There was a lot of things that popped up in the same shape, but the theory was totally different as per what everybody else was doing. Okay? And with that being the case, I got an attorney, patent attorney, and we sent the first patent through, the first patent request through. They denied the first one. We had to rework it, and in '84, I believe, we got the first patent. It was clumsy, but again, that was transitioning from the science fiction to a real aircraft. And I realized that I would be giving away all of these secrets in the science fiction movie. So I thought, well, I got to protect that first. So that's what inspired me to bring up to try to get a patent on it first, to try to protect some of these ideas. Well, as it turns out, every idea that compounded upon another idea, compounded upon another idea, compounded upon another system was accurate. Everything was accurate. They don't have aircraft like this now. Everything that I came up with in the patent was accurate, and NASA pulled it out and said, hey, who are you? Who else is working on this project? And are you sure you didn't work for NASA somewhere? No connection. First patent went through. They allowed it to go through. And then I revamped that one and upgraded it. And in '91, I believe, the second patent went through. And I got the same kind of inquiry from NASA again, and also from the Energy Department. They said that I had, hold that one second. I'm going to read this because I can never remember what the hell it says. The second inquiry came in, and the Energy Department says, the subject matter of this application appears to be useful in the production or utilization of special nuclear material or atomic energy, as recited in 42 U.S.C. 2182, Department of Energy. And I said, whoa, because it has nothing to do with nuclear, but it does have to do with converting air to fuel as we move through space, so that batteries is not a problem. You know, well, the batteries are going to be too heavy. I don't need batteries. I'm converting as I go through space. On that same document, NASA was involved. And they said the same thing they said on the first one. They said, the subject matter of this application appears to have significant utility, and this is the word that they use, significant utility in the conduct of aeronautical and space activities as recited in 42 U.S.C. 2457, National Aeronautics and Space Administration, NASA. Those two documents went through, they pulled the patent out, they looked at it. I believe that that was not legal. It's like General Motors pulling out a new design for an automobile. It's like a company requesting to look at secret information. That's what it amounts to. Well, the patent office cooperated with them and allowed them to look over our shoulder at this thing. Well, I thought that maybe they were interested. So then I sent them a unsolicited proposal. The unsolicited proposal went in, they looked at it, and the unsolicited proposal has probably been dubbed as an historical document, and I believe they called it the proposal because I had to send 64 copies to 8 different locations of NASA. Okay? And in this proposal, it talked about the future aircraft. The future aircraft would be a military aircraft. It could be mass transit. It could be a fire equipment vehicle that flies to the site. Police could use it as law enforcement that flies to the site. The good thing about this, as it deals with the energy department, is that no fuel is needed. We'll have an auxiliary motor on board, which will probably be a Wangle rotary engine. I don't know if you're familiar with rotary engines. Mm-hmm. It'll probably be a rotary engine as a support. But the general dynamic surrounding the theme will be electromagnetic motions, similar to the maglev trains in Europe, maglev trains in Japan, and now China. China has a maglev train that does 400 miles an hour. What they do with their positive, negative, moving down the track, we do in a circle. And therefore the aircraft becomes an electrical aircraft. As we convert air to energy, we basically have a dynamo flying through the air. This is a model of the aircraft. And this model was used throughout our development, and it's coming apart here. And generally what we have is 2 discs, outer disc, inner disc, and they rotate in opposite directions. This conforms with the boom and the rotating propeller of a helicopter. Instead of having the boom out the back, what we have is the outer disc rotating counterclockwise. We have the inner disc rotating clockwise. Okay? And this inner rotation cancels out the gyroscopic tendency of the aircraft to go in the one end or the major rotating disc. Like the helicopter has the main propeller blade, this would be considered like that. And then the boom out the back of the helicopter to cancel this rotation so that the whole body of the aircraft does not rotate in the same direction, but stays straight, and or whatever you need for that. Okay, is handled by counter rotation of the inner disc. Okay. From there, it has canards, which also help to maintain a forward motion and or a forward vector. That's what it amounts to. And air is pulled in through these inlets here and here, and inside it's compressed, sent through the body of the aircraft here, okay, and discharged in whatever direction we need to discharge it. To take off, and then it rotates. These outlets rotate in 360 degrees in order to send the air in whatever direction you need for forward flight.